Guys, we are here again. Welcome to another episode of Creative Always Be. This episode is called Creative Always Be Running Its Content Game. Warren Weir, a known Olympian medalist who surely had a passion for content creation, he has always been creating small video even as an athlete. He was the one who allowed us to get a look inside the training camp at Olympic and captured some historical moments. He decided to turn it into a business and created Weir's World Media, which he uses to serve his clients locally and internationally. He's also a YouTuber. Now relocated in Florida, he has been releasing a lot more YouTube videos. We are glad to have Warren on our show to talk to him about his journey as a content creator, being an athlete, and a YouTuber. But before we talk to him, let's check out. All right. People, without further ado, let's bring in Warren himself. Wagwan, brother. Wagwan,
What's
wagwan, wagwan.
what's good,
Where I
Shango?
did.
There, thanks for having me. We've been planning this for a good while now, and finally are able to
Yeah. I've
put this together and
been trying to get
get a
Warren on
bit.
the show for a minute now, and we're glad we finally have you up on the show basically. To kind of get a
Yeah.
sense of oh Warren Weir, the athlete, Olympic medalist, basically become this content, this content creator which is respected in the content creation game, so to speak. And I mean, building a company in Jamaica where you're working for big clients like Toyota and WAF and these things. How did that all, so to speak, get started? How did Warren Weir started out as a content creator? When we were an athlete running for years, basically from high school, primary school, but how do you get into the content creation game, so to speak?
So basically, back in 2012, 11, 2012, not a lot of Jamaicans had a drone, and I had a drone, and once you had a drone, it was like power. So everybody, doesn't matter who it was, high or low, would call me and ask me to do drone stuff for them. So that's really and truly how it started. I just bought a drone for my own hobby that I could just travel the world with and just take drone videos. And all I know, next thing I getting calls about, can I video this for them? Can I video this? Can I video that? So that's how real and truly it started. Trying to hear me?
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
hear everything we say. But just did I try to make sure set I go live on the stream and everything. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically you get a drone for your whole personal thing, and it just turned into a business.
Yeah, that's big. As I said, still, I just the drone also my own hobby. Like I always wanted. From a little I hear about drone and everything there. So when I could afford one, I bought it and people was like, yo, you're not afraid to crash it? I was like, the buy a car, you must crash it, if you're not learning for flight. So I just legit just got it for my own purpose. I just blossom into something amazing.
Okay. That sounds very good. You know what I mean? At least you did have the initiative to basically get the equipment, and when you get the equipment, then it basically turned into a business. I'm like that. So you as a what I call it now, a person decides you want a drone because one, you can afford it because we know I can remember you'd have Phantom. Remember Phantom? Inspire.
No, first I had the Phantom 1,
Yeah, you'd have the
Phantom
Phantom.
2,
But we
then
realize
the
when you
Phantom
get
Pro, then the Inspire.
yeah,
I legit was there from the jump with DJI.
yeah, man. Different level inspires a different level drone now. I know you have some of them the special camera them because I
Yeah,
remember
the X5, the
yeah.
X5. Then I
But we
must
usually go up on the road and we also fly drone and them stuff. Them usually see with your drone at Vernam
yeah.
and them thing there and different
At them time
different
it was just
level.
for fun. Like my bridging does race car and say, yo, I got a video here and it wasn't a paid thing.
Nothing paid, you know what I mean? But that's how it starts, you know what I mean? Passion is where it starts. If you have the passion for something, it's easier for you to translate it into a business as opposed to a person who just set out to create a business, you know what I mean? You had the passion for capturing content. Whether it be capture your friends, whether it be capture yourself at Olympics or whatever. But the same content where you basically capture now a man say, oh, you know, we can use this in a documentary or whatever the case may be because you did that capture, so to speak, and you are captured for your personal use. So I'm kind of glad for hear say, I really, that are the reason make you basically started out as a content creator.
Shango,
Your passion.
I'm give you a joke, Shango. When I put up some of my clips on YouTube and I not even know about copyright strike and them thing there. Enough man use my videos like there's a handful of people who use my drone videos for their own benefits, and I'm like, report. I'm saying over a handful of people all over the world use the drone footage. I never know, say, yo, that go on.
Okay. You never know, say you can go there and report it and say, oh, my content this and
I
man thing get
just
pull.
edit 2 video, show up on YouTube, say, yo, drone video, Jamaica, 4K, and people, and I never know all of that.
Yeah. Even one of my brethren the other day tell me say he make a video and some people take it and just use it. Oh, them not even link him and try and find out anything from But I want them thing there. So now that you basically get this drone, start do this thing, people start for the jobs, drone jobs and stuff like that. What led to you deciding that you're gonna actually create an official business, get an office and all of these things? What basically make you decide say, yo, me I gotta do this the way me I do it?
I was working with this company and them say, yo, Warren, we can't get any more personal check, People might look at it like a friend and company thing. But at that time, it was actually, I was actually doing work for the company, but because I didn't have an actual business as yet, legal names and all that, the person say, oh, Warren, after this paycheck, you have to do an actual business and get the legalities going. So that's where the first step of putting the business came into place. And then along the way, I started teaching my friends how to fly drone. And I said to myself, if I'm not in the country, I want to still get the business going. So that's where the office came into place and the second part of the legal structure came into place.
Okay. So I understand what you mean by that because sometimes, you know what I mean, especially if you collect a whole heap of money from a client, it only makes sense to get a legal business up and running. Because reason being, it actually put you in a better stead. Now you can get business loan. Now you can access a lot more things if you actually get an official business as opposed to you collect check in a your name. Then the next thing when you collect check in a your name, if you not in Jamaica, no come to this check. It have to stay until you come for sign the back height and all them things. So it only makes sense to basically create a business with a business name. So I'm kind of glad for you say you are that pusher to create an official business. So now that you create this official business, how did you, so to speak, acquire more clients? Because as I say, do some work with Toyota, See you do some work with WAF and stuff like that. How did you go about acquiring these clients, and did your Olympian status, did your Olympic status help you in the quest of, becoming a success, so to speak, with your business?
Um, it's two sides to that story. You know? Like a lot of people always say, "Yo, because I name, because we may make him get that job there." But honestly, people, you work to get to a level so things can become easier for you. So nobody works to be at the top for things to be harder for them. So when I mean I get a feedback when I talk. Oh, so when I started when I put my business into place now, the whole business structure, where's real media, and people realize, say, oh, like it's established, you have your portfolio, you can send people an invitation to bid. Like that's where it really became really different for me, where people don't no longer look at me like this, oh, a YouTuber Joan, but more like a established business person who's out there, know what I'm doing, because it's honestly, like I get some jobs where people just look at me like, oh, Warren, we need the money. But I say to myself, say, yo, but Leach need the money. Bush Stewart need the money, so you can't look at me that way. But when I put Where's World Media into place now, I start talking like we. So if I'm me alone, I run the business, I say, so we cannot do that. Like we cannot afford to do that. So putting a business in place, as I said, it definitely protected myself, especially if you're well known. People don't feel like you need if your price too high, them say, oh, but Warren, who you is? I'm say, say, like, real and truly is not me alone. Still, like, you get me? So having a business and that business structure definitely does separate you from a man doing himself, a man doing thing. And having a medal helped because it gave me a bigger platform to show my talent. So when I post something, a lot of people see it, and I never know who's a client. I might post something and somebody like it and say, yo, you know that nice? And then link me and say, yo, I saw you do something. Can you do that for our company? And so that's really and truly the hands in hands of having a business set up and being popular. I should guess.
Yeah, man. We know that having a platform always basically helps. As I say, you can just make a post and 500,000 people see it, so to speak. You talk about a new business or a new idea, and people are almost already buying to it because you have a platform. So I do believe having a platform helps when it comes to business, so to speak. So I'm kind of glad for you that say, I like that explanation. You know what I mean? If Bush Stewart need the money, you
Of
know what I
course.
mean? The people that move like say, you know what I mean? Whatever level you are, established you are. Like if you have a business, you don't need the money. What do you mean? That's the reason why you create business, so you can create more money for yourself. You not create
Yes.
business for not create more money for yourself. So when people say that to you, I'm glad to hear us kind of just give them a simple understanding. No, all these rich people, why them have business? Why them just stay without businesses? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about, you know what I mean, the YouTuber, Warren the YouTuber. You know what I mean? Um, I realize that you have been doing YouTube videos now for a good while. To the YouTuber, you probably start taking it serious like a year or two now, like proper serious. But and I know you had the YouTube videos, been doing YouTube videos. You know what I mean? As I say,
Yeah.
you had the YouTube videos from your Olympics basically. So yeah, do
Yeah.
it a while now.
Basically vlogging before when they vlog.
Yeah, basically. So
Basically when people to blog, we were bloggers, but we never know. So we take out the B and turn it into a V as a vlog.
yeah,
But I've been doing it for a very long time. Never really take it serious. It was just more like whenever I travel, if I can, I just probably just edit a one video and post. And now I'll say probably in the last 2 years, I decided, say, you know what, Warren, every day people asking me when they get a new vlog, they like or edit, they like this, they like that. So I decided, say, you know what, I'm going to give you guys a peek into like my everyday life and my family, but just with a little bit of privacy behind it. Like I won't show you everything, but we'll show you some stuff.
makes sense, and that is one of the thing. Whereas, I realize a lot of persons start do you know what I mean, them lifestyle
Yeah.
vlogs, but I believe that when you're doing lifestyle blog, it still have to be managed a certain way that you only give the person just enough for them get as a understanding of your lifestyle, but
Yeah.
it's not like yeah give them every aspect of your life.
It's not a
You,
open door thing. It's just
yeah,
like
you
it's
know,
like I tailor it.
especially it can become what I call it now. It can become addictive. Me hear Casey Neistat talk about that when I do videos every day and
Yeah.
oh it become addictive that you don't even enjoy the moments anymore.
All right. See
You're
the thing.
all
The
about
different.
capturing the moment. So
All
let's
right. You
speak
see.
about that.
All right. See, I like Chango. You know me. You know I have the ability to edit something, to shoot something and edit it within minutes. I can vlog every day if I want to, but if I vlog every day, if I vlog every day, my life will become now a everyday series where nothing is left for me to enjoy because I'm just posting my everyday life out there. So I vlog once a week, and it's not even a case where we video every single day and put it out there because at the end of the day, like I'm just starting my like a young family. So at the end of the day, there's certain stuff that we want to enjoy within our own space. And we want to enjoy stuff without even holding a camera in our face or holding a camera in our daughter's face. So we always control our put out there and we always tell ourselves that we'll never let like this vlog thing be, like come before our moral. So we'll never say um fake this or fake that, like do this for the vlog, do that for the vlog. It has to be something that we both agree on and we both say, yo, is that do you want to be portrayed as that person when it goes out there? So um, that's the main thing for me is just like not to let it be everything for you.
Bruv, I'm glad for hear you say that and I like that you have a structure for it and even a way how you think about it like you know just I try to capture every single moment, you know what I mean? You capture all the different moments then but you still have moments where you basically capture up on no video nothing. This is
Yeah,
moments where we are gonna remember in our mind. And you know it's a time where we have short memory span and whatever. Nobody now remember nothing nowadays. So you try and capture a lot of stuff, but
yeah.
and everything where you capture, you need for posts.
Yeah. Changa,
You know what I mean?
there's nothing I do in my life and I don't post it. I just believe I just live in the memory. You
Exactly.
get me?
And even if you
Because
capture it, you don't
it's for
necessarily
me.
have to post it.
Shango. All right. So like even I videoed the entire journey from my fiance getting pregnant, from me telling her parents to doctor saying push every single thing I video, but I enjoy the moment before I can put that out there. You get me?
And
Like as much as we are our extended family is the world because people look at us like an extended family. And we look at them as the same, but we will say, all right, you know what? 6 months time we put it out there. We don't want to just put it out there as it happened. Like for certain things can be done like that, but not. It has to have a limitation of what you put out there instant or what when you put it out there. You can't just have your whole life out there like at the jump with a gun.
exactly. That's what I believe, you know what I mean? That's what I believe. And I also create some content that I put out there and I believe that you have to be very specific and very what I call it now, very picky with the type of content where you put out there because even though we're living in such a digital world, you still have to even think about your child.
Yeah,
If them are gonna be okay with all of this content of them out there. When
yeah,
them get bigger, them are gonna say, yo, you know what I mean, why them have to show me when me a baby and why them have to show this and then show when me do and all of them. Why them have to show all them things there? Them now
yeah,
want to live with it and we are making decision for them right now. Whether it be for some views or whether it be for popularity, we are making that decision for them and we don't know if them want that for themselves, you know what I mean? Not every child we are gonna be extrovert. Some of them are gonna be introvert and them not
yeah,
necessarily want people that come to them and like, oh, you are wearing weird son or you are wearing weird daughter. You know what I mean? Them not necessarily want that. People can say that, but them not necessarily want that. Them not, So
yeah,
we have to be mindful as content creator and popular people how we portray our kids inside of the video. So we can portray ourselves how we want to know. So it's how we do it. We can do it for ourselves. You and your girl can do anything you want to do. But it's how to portray on a youth when you have a say with how him is portrayed in the video is what I consider something important. How you look on that?
I agree in it, and that's definitely what I've always said. As you want to live in the moment, but you want to live in the moment with the world at a limited access. Like you want to give the world limited access while living in the moment. You get me? Because as someone of, and not say influencer, but of someone of influence, you want to influence this generation that you're a strong black man with high morals, like family goals, family oriented. So you want to portray that image, but with certain stuff that's being withheld. Like you don't want to fully be at privacy with it. Some people think you're hiding your life. It's not hiding your life, but it's just um, controlling your privacy, but at the same time showing the world that like be good, do good. Fathers, look after your kids. Mothers, be good mothers, be good parents. Set an example for this younger generation. So it's about inspiring, but without the show all. If that makes sense to you.
That definitely makes sense. That definitely makes sense. What my area say basically is that you see your vlog, so to speak, as an inspiration, or it should be an inspiration for other young fathers that come out there and I say, yo, make sure you did it for your youth, and if you be present in your youth life. Fatherhood is not about sending some money here and putting some money there, or any one of these things. Fatherhood is more about being present and being active in your youth life. Showing your youth say your love, also showing respect to your child's mother and being there for her, similarly, and
Like
all
the
of these
biggest
things.
thing,
This is what
like the
fatherhood
biggest thing,
is.
Tango. Like I have friends who say, "Yo, them not married. Married life boring." So when them say like me and my fiance or roll, them is like, but me say, yo, but what? This like life still fun, brother. Life. If you think say yo, that's because you're married and it's boring, that's because you married the wrong person. If you in a relationship and things it's boring, you're with the wrong person. So like, it's a way to show them say, oh listen, me I get married, me engage, we have a family, but it's still we still have fun. We still enjoy our life. We're not confined with the stigma of yo, you're married somebody, life over.
You're totally right when it comes to that. It all comes down to how you live your life. If you
Yeah.
gonna born instead with your marriage, then you already not born instead. Marriage not have
Yeah.
nothing to do with boringness.
Married
You know what I mean? You have people who are married 20 years and them still a live a certain type of life, and a enjoy life and a
when they
go
go
places.
out the road, they say the old couple them man. Okay, I
Yeah.
barely go out. Them happy as hell, and you there with your little 1 year relationship, stress out yourself and can't have a breathe and them thing there.
Yeah. So it's all about how you structure your life and how you go about dealing with your relationship, so to speak. You know what I mean? If you and your partner sit down and talk about it, say, yo, this is the type of life where we are trying to create. This is the type of life where we are trying to live. We're going to plan out things. Say, all right, then, 2 times a year, we go up on vacation. We are going to do this, we are going to do that. We are going to go enjoy ourselves. We now have a car, now we have pitney, and now we have all of this thing. We are locked down ourselves and we're not going nowhere, we're not enjoy life. Life is basically about enjoyment, responsible enjoyment when you have a family and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
as I said, the man who see marriage and think about marriage like that and thinks that marriage is a lockdown system is the man who not necessarily have a relationship where him can see it being the same way inside of a marriage. Because all marriage really is, when me check it out, it's just signing a couple of paper
yeah.
and know you are legally bound to this person.
No, my version who say at the title, she own you, you own she.
Yeah, well, that is what it really is. It's signing a
Yeah,
piece of paper, say, yo, the two on decide, say, yo, now come together almost as one, so to speak, and then
yeah.
on decide. That is all it is. So if you go someone sign one piece of paper and your girlfriend change or you change, only did have issues before.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So, you know what I mean? Like, we there and I talk about it, and I want to dig a little bit deeper into your process as a content creator overall, YouTuber, doing videos for clients and stuff like that. how do you what would you consider your process to be, you know what I mean, by shooting and editing your videos? And as I say, your turnover time is very quick. What is your process as a content creator?
Um, when you say process, now get more technical.
When I say
Like you
process, I mean like how do you go about structuring your pre-production, your production, and also your editing so that you can basically spit out content fast.
my brain very fertile, and so I think very very quick. So you can tell me something and I give you an idea right away. So my process is not really a tedious one. It's sometimes it's very simple. Like you tell me, say, we have to do this tomorrow. I just sort out the technicalities. I know what must do, and it's like I just do a shot list in my head. But because I know so I need to have a shot list, I do one in person. Just because that's so the client can have one. But in my head, I look, when I tell me say, oh, we have to do this, and you want to do this like 3 months, I say, yeah, so why next 3 months I want to shoot this video, I want to do this for the client, I do that. At that moment, me already in my mind figure out what I want to do right there. So me line up the one of the scene, then me line up everything I want to do, the type of shots then. So my thought process is like clockwork. Like once you say, oh, boom, I have an idea there and it just flow.
Okay. So basically, you're saying once person give you some form of information, some form of details about what they want, you already basically come up with basically a shot list or basically an idea. So you get an idea, oh, this is the way you want, boom, you start work out in your brain, then you turn this into basically a physical
Like,
shot list so the client can understand what you see in your brain. So them kind
like
of get a sense of
I was
what
there in a
you.
meeting and somebody had talked to me what they want to do. And like as I'm running the idea to me, me just gone for like 30 seconds or so. And then somebody just smile and come back and me just say, that mad man, that's sick. And then I'll see this, I'll do like a site visit and see the site and say, oh, yeah man, all right, this is what we are gonna do. And may I tell them their ideas and they say, oh my God, we love this. Like example, I went to a meeting with a client for a car company and they gave me some ideas. I'm saying, yo man, that sounds sick, that sounds mad. Because obviously like all right, so you have two type of content creators in Jamaica, probably the world. You have the agencies, them, and then you have the people like me and you who are free thinkers who give the clients them out of the box. So we like me and you, Shanga, when I give them ideas based on what we learn at college. We'll give them ideas based on how the world will move. The world will rotate this way, we'll give them something innovative. So I went to this meeting and them said, tell me what they want to do. And I said, yeah, man, we can't do this, man. And them give them ideas and I give out ideas. And within the first part of the meeting, Shango, them said, yeah, man, we love it. And then they said to me that earlier they had two agents who came in and said them can't do it because of the whole technicality of the job. And I said, no, this a simple job, this man, it's easy. This is like an everyday thing for us. You get me? So that my process now is just like I'm so flexible. I can do any single job. If you say yo, warrior, up on a ship and me can't swim, I say yeah, man, down for the thrill.
Yeah. You know, I saw we operate as it relate to you know what I mean, creating the content. It's
So that's
always
why you have content creators and then you have people who work a job where them make content for people. We are content, and I didn't even like a content creator. We are content genius.
Yeah. So that is how me look upon it also. It's not but as I say, you have two different type, you know, you have the agencies where try and do the content, and you have the person who is a creative, so to speak. So them think about it differently. Once a client say, yo, give me an idea, you go to them and come with an idea. And most times an agency either have to try and get them idea, get a team sit down and try to build an idea, and then sometimes then present the idea right to the client. And you know what I mean, it have to go through so many people, and that's the reason why sometimes the agent say, yo, this is so technical, this is so difficult, because it have to go through 4 or 5 persons to become a result. While you know, as a creative talking to the client, you know, go through the agent and I talk to a marketing person to go and talk to them. You as a creative, I talk to them directly. So you can say, yo, okay, so you want to put a car pan a wall and pan a building
Oh,
side. Oh, how we do
yeah.
that? All right, then
The
we just
agent, the
got a
agent have
car
to
and
go up
just
and
put it on
ask
the wall.
somebody. The agents have to go to a different department and ask somebody, okay, blah, blah, them don't know but we as creative genius, Shango, that's what we basically, what clients want from us, we do that for ourselves every single day.
Every day, every day, every
We
day.
wake up and see, yo, Jano start. It's as simple as even taking a story. Like my girl will post a picture, I'm say, yo, why you take the picture sideways? Instagram make us post story long way, and trust me, that will kill me. Meanwhile, we as creative genius now, come and say, take a picture for them, boom, one picture, perfect.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you say you want a picture, we don't line up the whole concept of what we are giving already, as simple as an Instagram story for your picture right now.
Yes. Because at the end of the day, you know, remember, as a creative, you are technically always either doing research or either trying to learn. So most of the times, as a creative, because you are so learned in the area of either videography, photography, whatever you are as a creative, when a person asks you questions, your brain go through 5 million things by the time you come back to them, because you have so much experience in this field and you have tried so many things and watched so many YouTube videos and learned so many things that you can pull from these things and say,
Yeah,
oh,
like behind us at the archive, right? That's our archive.
yeah, yes. You just pull from all of this information where you gather and say, oh, you know, we can do it. I remember one time a client asked me about like a tree, like a walkthrough. I say, yeah, man, I can do walkthrough. Me have a 360 camera. I just go to my 360 camera, bam, take a whole heap of picture, tear on the internet and find one free software, and basically just mash it up so we man charge him. You know what I mean? Quick and fast, me charge him, and them 3D walkthrough where you can just go into the studio and look around.
Yeah, man.
You know, happen. And because we had so many research, I could remember at that time. So you know that there's a software online where allow you for the 3D walkthrough and you can basically do it. And me have a 360 camera, but most can do it. Somebody say, yeah, I can do it, man, and I find the software basically back and just start do it. Even before me go learn the software, I can tell them, say, yo,
I
can
get
do it.
paid to learn it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So is it,
to show you, say, yo, we as creatives are like there's a lot of good agencies out there with a lot of creative people in it. But before the creatives get the things to do, we have to go through this whole channel. The channel for them get the work, it's so tedious. I remember I shooting a video one day, and I do like a little punch shot, and the man mind was blue, and he was like, yo, that man. I was like, brother, from me see the wall, let me know what that me gonna do. And that was a major shot in the video. And I wonder how me come up with that. I said, bro, like, if you tell me say you want something, we're gonna give you what you want, and we'll give you what you don't want. We're gonna give you what you want, and even what you never know see you want. Because we know what you want, and we know the vision where you are trying to tell us, where you can't tell us. Because, like, you know, they know them products, but I'm trying to figure out how to show it to the world where people are gonna want to see it in a very creative ways. And that's what creatives do. So, like, I want to say, you know, Shango, like, creatives, like, not really get the respect of them to get, because people feel like, say, yo, we had some little man with up on the computer, edit this, edit that.
Yeah, but we know this.
But they don't know, say, how we make things sell.
Yes, we know this. We know that. Say, you know what I mean? The creatives, the actual person who is sometimes doing the work, not really get the rep what they're supposed to get, because, you know what I mean? Like, it's just how the industry is. And when you look pan, and my name is not that creatives now get certain level reputation, because when you look pan Sam Coulter, and when you look pan like Casey Neistat, you look pan MKHB, when you look pan these top creators on YouTube. Who?
Ivan Barrows.
When you look on these creatives online, you realize a lot of these, you have Van Wang, even Jamaican creatives like Lexa Art, you know what I mean? You have Taj Francis. You have a lot of creatives who them get a certain level recognition out in the world, and respected for them craft and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? But this thing that the average creative, the not popular creative, so to speak, them don't really get the recognition, or them don't really even sometimes get the pay where a creative supposed to get. And this is one of the things where we're always advocate for as it relates to creatives. And even when you try to do work for people as a creative, as a business, you know what I mean, how you value the work. And pricing is always what I call it now, always a tricky thing to talk about, because pricing it weird in terms of how you put together a price. You can't expect a man who is starting today to have the same price as a man who started 10 years ago, or you can't expect a man who not have a reputation and known for this to have the same price as a man who is known for this. So sometimes, even when persons that say, oh, we need to have an association for pricing, so the pricing them can stay away. And I don't feel like that will work in a democracy. It just not work, because people are at different levels based on either them expertise, based on them that when them come into the game, based on you know what I mean, what them a do. So the pricing always are gonna be different for each person.
Yeah.
How do you as a creative who, you know, you have a business, you start a business and you put together, how do you look at pricing, especially if you're doing a work for, you know what I mean, like one of your brethren, not a brethren, not a man we have no heap of money, versus you're working with a corporate company? How do you work out a way where make it make sense for work with both side of the basically the coin?
All right. So I always tell my friends that, like, the first job I do for a big corporation, like, give it, like, you want to charge what you want to charge what you're worth, but you also want to be like, say, yo, you want your prices here, but you want to ride a little below it and do a wonderful job, go over and beyond, so you can be with them forever. That's how I look at corporations, like companies. You get me? I said, because if I want to win a client, I'm going to say, oh, all right, I will charge, I normally charge this, but I'm going to do it for that. You get me? And build a relationship. So with the corporate, it's all about building a relationship first, because getting that money from one job is nice, but having that account for every job them want to do is way better. Agreed.
100%,
That's how I
100%,
go about it. I
100%.
try to build a relationship with them where, like, say, yo, all right, we're gonna work together. Hopefully you like this project, and anything else we're gonna do, you just know, say, yo, me are the man. Different now when I do something for your budget now. Sometimes I even charge you because you say, yo, I believe I would always try help my brethren, like, say, yo, if my brethren have a little thing I do and he want to get the name out there, me edit a video for him. You get me, I say? But if he's in a place to say, oh, Warren, now me I pay you, I will take the pay now, because he honestly want to pay you for where you work. But I always try, I have enough brethren who start them company, and I will legit do videos for them, edit videos for them, edit pictures for them, because I just feel like, say, yo, once your name get out there, like me, I want to uplift you in any way or any way. So if supporting your business is helping you to do a video as a virgin, I'll do the video for you. You get me? I say, if it's to edit a picture for you, I'll do that for you, because that's how me want to help you as my virgin. You get me? I say, but everybody different. Like that just how me go about corporate and friends.
Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. As you say, sometimes you have to, what I call now. As I say, corporate is about relationship. You know what I mean? Even right
Yes.
now, me I reach out to some corporate people, and sometimes it's difficult to get to them,
Just
because if them have a relationship with somebody, even if them not give them the necessarily the best quality product, because of the relationship, sometimes it's like back off everybody else, so to speak. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna
we
show you.
know
I'm
how
gonna show you how
important
my
relationship
trick
is.
into it. People think that I'm coming in Warren Weir, but in fact, like, Shango, say you're the marketing manager for your company. You get me? I say for your juice company, and say you always use me to do your videos, and then one day you have a project you want it for yourself. Ready for you for free, you know. I'm not charging you know, because you give me so much work from your company. I'm not charge you. That's a relationship that I try to build with my clients. Get me? I say, suppose you want to start a little thing for yourself as a marketing manager, and decide you want a little hustle. May I help you build up that? Because I know, say, yo, once that company rise again, you know, and me I go link. and is you are the marketing person at the company at the company where always hire me. You are probably the reason why I can buy an next camera, buy an next drone, buy an next lens.
Yeah,
And it,
makes sense.
I remember, I know, like companies can always decide to pick random people every time, and if them pick you over and over, show appreciation.
Yeah. A real talk. I
Yeah.
like the method there, whereas you know what I mean, if you work with marketing managers and persons from corporation who actually give you the work, nothing no wrong if you basically give them an
The
opportunity. If them
service.
have a thing with them want to do, you can get them
Shango, you
opportunity.
take a little bit of you will project me edit up like video project or them want people in the proposal. Yeah, and then we do that for them now, not long. Next them say, oh, why you know want to do a video? I'm like,
Yes. Win. It makes sense.
because it's one handshake hand, one handshake one. You get me? I say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yo, big up Pedro for
It's
the
a good
live.
strategy. It's a good
Yeah,
strategy, you know?
Pedro and Rista to sign in for the live. Just big them up for me. You see it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I did share it out on my page too, so you know what I mean? So it's a good way, it's a good marketing strategy for use. You know, one of the things I'm realize is that Jamaica is very built on who know who.
Yeah,
So
that
because
was it.
Jamaica is that industry, who know who, and I think that is across the world too. It's not just in Jamaica. It's where everywhere you are is who know who. Is
Yeah,
just try to get yourself inside of the knowns, and that is the reason why being a popular person helps you, because
all I
even though
can
them
say.
don't know you,
Yeah,
people
them know
already
you.
know your name.
I hear me, Kenta Shango. If somebody know you get me? I say, and your work good, make sure say you lick it out the park, because if you known and your work not good, trust me, the name you have, I gonna ring all about say, no, my wide wave video not good enough, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
that are the downfall with it. Otherwise, I'm there when I look at cameraman take a picture and somebody Iron Man, it's not really too good now. Nobody don't know him, so you're not gonna really hear about it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Even more important when you have a name.
Yeah, so you want dot your eyes and cross your T's when you're known, because it's just like your company it might not be getting up, but your name have weight.
Yes.
Whether it's on the track or off the track, anything you do is scrutinized. But it's enough things at work I do and people don't even know says me to them. Like enough.
Yeah, and that is one of the things where as a creative, you sometimes have to do stuff where you know publicize say how you do it.
Yeah.
And it's important for you to do them stuff that, because sometimes them work they can even be the butter, the bread and butter. Where you do it and it bring in things, but you probably even not do it even under a shadow name. Like a next man I take the glory feet, but you just stay so and just go and shut it, because at the end of the day, yeah, the word work for money. Yeah, get
Yeah.
money from the work,
But
you know what
not
I
it
mean?
for the glory.
Yeah. And as,
Yeah,
as I
like
mentioned glory, let's speak about that, you know what I mean? Like how do you consider what do you consider glory, so to speak, and is that the reason why sometimes a creative work on personal projects, whereas them a try to work on a project. I see a lot of them projects in Jamaica where you find something online and then you probably even tweak it to a Jamaican sense, and you work on that project and you try and go on like CVM or TVG and talk about it. How do you consider that, working on personal projects versus working on you know what I mean, like paid projects, so to speak?
all right. I think every single creatives I follow kind of do like international creatives I follow do that. They work on their personal brand along with a corporate brand, because when a corporate brand can so much work you put in with your own brand, there's like so much if you was getting paid. Just imagine if we paid him and he had the resources to do it. So that's why I think a lot of local content creators do it, mainly because they don't have the big account set or even anybody to just pay them to do a video. So they do it for themselves, and then that will attract clients, because honestly, as I said, that's what started for me. I was working on my own stuff and somebody linked me and said, you want to do this for me? Or maybe as creatives, a lot of companies are afraid to take the trendy risk for certain videos. So if we see that now, IGTV is a new thing coming on. We do IGTV for ourselves, and then a company say, yo, so I like that. And then them say, oh, we want to do that. So it's all about working on your own brand. Because working on your own brand, is what I would say is sharpening your skills. Because when you're working on your own brand, you're always trying to do one up from you did before. You're trying to do something new where you're not restricted to anybody say, oh, we cannot do that. You get me? So like when you travel the world, Shango, and you take about a lot of sick video, there's nobody say, oh, Shango, you have to follow the guidelines. You can't shoot that way. You have to go with that shoot list. You get me? And I'm quite sure that trip you took around the world, Shango, opened a lot of doors for you in terms of, no, man, but Shango, bad on the video, man, them shot there, them drone shot there, them GoPro shot there. And Shango, how many doors? And not even want to say doors, because you have to open the door, you have to open the gate. How much gate open for you with that video?
Yeah, man, a whole heap of people looking and I say, yo, the youth can do him thing in terms of the content creation, angles and the videos. As a matter of fact, that was one of the reasons why I'm even get into video after I come back, because me have video equipment and stuff like that, but me never really did take the video thing serious. But after I travel the world and me get for sittings differently in terms of content creation and what it is, so to speak. And I wish, like, after I come back from the world tour, me capture all the video, but me wish me did actually take video serious before I go up on the world tour, because me have whole more content. Yeah, man, me have whole more content.
But you know, you see, even though you don't have the video today, you're left with it. You learn.
Yes, yeah, man, a lot. Learn a lot, you know what I mean?
So as I say, so every creative try work on them personal brand. And when them get them personal brand, them say, all right then, if me can build my personal brand, I must can build this client brand to next level.
Yeah. And it's a good thing. It is something that is very popular now in the space where everybody has say, yo, listen, we are all brands. All of us have a brand, you know what I mean? And it's either you gotta work on your brand or you gotta work on somebody else's brand. And it's always better to work on your brand. And if you want to share your skills with some other people, what we call client, you share the skills with the client. But it's always good to work on your brand. That's the reason why this show basically exists. This is basically branding for my company, UBQT. A man look on this and like, oh, but you can go through Instagram like this? And it looks so clean, and you know what I mean, Warren the Weir, Florida, yeah, bring him in, and you there, Jamaica, and the 200 just attack now and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, the 200 on screen, we can switch, make you small, make me big, switch back, you big, me small, you know what I mean? A bag of thing, I can say, yo, me I take you off of the screen, and I'm me alone on screen, so persons look on this and like, oh, all them things are possible through the Instagram, and this is basically me working on my product, so to speak, and I'm on seat and like that, and say, oh, we're going to try our fight. And I saw me get a lot of work in this, you know what I mean? Even working with other creatives and other persons. So it's a good thing for think about it like that, where you work on your brand. No,
man, when you're working on your brand, you always think one step ahead.
Yes.
Of everything.
Yes. And as I say, you're putting more effort. You know what I mean? When you're working on your thing, you'll go the extra mile for your thing.
You know what I love? I love when I edit a video of my video. And I put up on people say, yo, that bad, that's sick. So just imagine when you edit a video for a company and you see them commenting and people say, yo, you just sit back and say, yo, look at that, man.
Yeah.
I recently, I edited a vlog and somebody said that reminded me of Sam Cardwell. I'm just like, what? I sat down the whole day and say, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What's you going to do?
Yeah, man. I get what you say, man. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is, and then even Sam Coulter and them people, them spend a lot of time on them video, you know what I mean? And even think about Jason, the guy who always do the travel videos them in a Jamaica with the it's more team Jamaican, him do the voice over. I'm supposed to have him on the show. I try remember him name. I know him name, you know.
Like a young dark guy.
No. Me I talk about the brown youth man with all
Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah.
Yes, Jameson I put out some bad video, dog. Like, and him spend so much time and focus on that. Him not all over the place and I try to do everything. Him just focus
Yeah.
on doing them type of videos. My name him, I do other client work. It's not like him now, but him personal projects. Give him a whole heap of work. Because persons that
Yeah.
look upon it, even work with tourist board him get because people look upon it and I say, yo, them like that type of content. So that is personal projects we can bring you to a next level. Because you do a personal project where the man them say, yo, you go out of your way and travel to all these places, capture these content, and get these story vibes. So a tourist board I say, yo, we need to link the brother here. Because we see, same can tell the story the way him tell the story. So imagine if we give him all the resources and say,
I
yo,
know
go
the
tell a
next thing.
story.
The next thing is that so I have so one of my clients during the pandemic, I send them say, yo, listen on, like here we go, here I gonna do a video. I'm gonna do for me, I don't send treatments like write-up treatments. I edit a video and show you what I want to show you.
Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
get a lot of stock footage and show you. Say, yo, listen on, because I feel it's a the time now where people visuals show more than reading.
Yes,
We can't
yes.
write a treatment and you look and say, oh no, me want to show you what I want the video to be. So I reach out to our client and say, yo, listen now, let's go with this narrative now. It's the whole coronavirus thing is coming on. Let's go with this narrative. Have some old footage. Let's put them together, get some voiceover, and just a nice look and feel. And I'm saying, yo, this is a good idea, you know. I'm not marketing. I'm not a marketer in the company, but as a content creator, we're also marketers.
Yes, yes, yes.
I see an idea and I see reach out to my client and say, yo, listen, no, let's do this. You get me? What happened now? Seeing the pipeline to go out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, and I remember a lot of the marketing manager them, they are not creatives.
No, numbers.
Yeah, so because them not creatives, they don't see it like how creatives see it. So oftentimes as a creative, even when you speak to marketing manager, it's almost like you have to try to speak to them but a marketing manager mindset, so to speak, and not a creative because them not understand how creative things. Sometimes I explain to them, say, yo, this possible, this possible, this possible, and them can't see it because they're not creatives. And it's something where me always a converse with other creatives and I talk about. How do a creative speak to a marketing manager? How do you explain to them? And as I say, you have to probably use visuals. You have to bring the idea to them, finish idea and say, yo, this is it. And this is the numbers where we think it basically can garner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because as I said, I'm not creative, so you have to try and get to them on a visual level.
And then they're probably from a time where social media wasn't a thing.
Yes.
They don't want to see it. So they don't understand, say, people don't understand, say, like all places like all YouTube and Facebook, the shares, like for them, stock market shares are skyrocketing compared to TV. Nobody TV's there enough. TV's there enough.
Yeah.
But them social media platform is every single thing in this world now.
Yeah, man.
Even your grandmother.
Pass.
Remember say, we might see Facebook as like a little idiot social media device, social media platform, but that's where every single body, that's the one platform that has every single age group.
Yep. And then Facebook algorithms can allow you to target anybody where you want to target. If you say you want 25-year-old fella play a video.
If your grandmother go on Facebook now, she's only seeing things for fear age group or she wants it.
Yes.
Not like when you watch TV and you say, why we keep on seeing this damn idiot commercial about something you don't want.
Ants, like say, I'm not ants the most.
Matter of fact, me even live, matter of fact, me live in an apartment, me even have ants problem. They say, me have no, get what I'm saying? So like people don't understand, like a lot of companies don't understand the importance of social media marketing.
As I mentioned, that one of the things with the companies not understanding social media, sometimes they want to pay you less because you're doing it for social media. And them not understand that when you're doing it for social media, you should actually be getting more because with social media content, it can go directly to their target audience. TV have metrics, but the TV metrics is not perfect. them don't know where them who are watch them TV. They want to make
you
it seem like them know who watch them
You
TV.
realize how much money these companies pulled from Facebook just last week because of the whole politics thing we're now going into.
Yeah.
How much money like Nike and Pepsi pull millions in them.
Millions, 85 million. The man them say, oh, now I spend 85 million a year this year.
You get
That's
me?
how serious the man them campaign
And I don't
is.
even think it's a year, I think it's a quarter.
All
Per
that too.
quarter. You get me? I remember you have 4 financial quarters. So imagine you spend 85 million per financial quarter for the company. A lot of Jamaican companies don't understand the importance. Some are starting to understand the brand, the identity of the brand having a social page, presence. Some are starting to understand that, and it's never too late to start identifying. Yo, boom! Look at some of the most innovative companies in Jamaica now, where not wasn't big in the past years, but them have a big presence. Like people love the brand. It's because of social media.
Yeah. So it's just for what I call it now, navigate and understand how to use social media, all the platforms. You talk about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the various platforms, Snapchat, TikTok, all the platforms, and understand how to leverage all these platforms, so to speak, you know what I mean? And a lot of companies out here, especially the traditional companies them, and them have some old man assign them check. When you go to him and say, oh, listen, we need a $5 million or a $20 million what I call it now, we do a $20 million social media project. I'm like, $20 million social media project, what do you mean by that? But if they say, oh, we do a $20 million commercial project for TV, I'm like, oh, yeah. Or for paper. Oh, yeah. So it's a thing where them not necessarily understand how social media work, and we get it. If you don't understand how social media work, then you're not going to really get the sense of why the person would do it, how them do it. The part that now me have got chop out, guy, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, you know, so why they make a live still and around 2.5 hours I get? I think
you're verified now, so you can actually have unlimited stream.
Bro, me never know that.
yes. Yeah, can have unlimited stream.
Me never know that. Them when you real life.
We real life already, man.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we're supposed to real life. Come see that right, live. Yeah, man, but as I say, a lot of the companies don't understand social media, and then don't understand that social media is actually way better than traditional platforms, because you can target. If you say, yo, I want 15-year-old who in a school who study maths and English, once them put them data in them Facebook, you can target that person directly now.
Mm-hmm.
In which country you want, and that is the reason why the people them are running on the Facebook, you know, and I say, yo, you kind of cause some of the problem with the election, you know, because your system is so targetable that the man them use the system and create havoc, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why the people are complaining about Facebook right now, and Mark Zuckerberg kind of really playing about in the mind. So the man them say, you wanna alright then, since you're not playing in the mind, I need a pocket where I go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's a thing where if the people them really understand the power of social media, then they will actually spend more money on creating content specific for them social media.
Yo, I'm making you a drama. I'm getting the biggest, funniest thing. Shango, I remember one day, I'm a vlogger promoting. This is before the whole vlog thing became really popular, like 3 years ago. I'm running a social media ad. So I run a Facebook ad, but I'm going to say Facebook ad show up on Facebook and Instagram. And a man screenshot me and say, yo, why are you running ad film vlog? LOL, laugh. I say, you didn't even know. Say, you look for me as like a PR, but it's a brand me a bill. Other people, they don't understand about branding themselves. And it was 3 years before the whole thing shift, like the culture shift now, you know. You get me? That man look and I laugh, but in my mind, it's like, I pity the fool that don't know, that don't educate himself about them software.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite sure, say, just because I might not be selling a product doesn't mean that I have a service or offer. You get me, I say? But things and times have changed, and I'm glad to see the change. We come a far away. Jamaica come a far away in terms of, we kind of behind with certain stuff in terms of like content creators linking with the companies. But it happened slowly and surely.
Yeah. It's something we're definitely on the rise now, where companies are more interested
Yeah,
in
look, like
content
companies
creators.
are more linking content creators more than linking agencies.
Yes. A lot of companies are more interested now in content creator than agencies. And at the end of the day, the content creators them, um, if you have a certain level brand, because at the end of the day, a company would be confident in you as a content creator, especially if you build a local brand around
Yeah,
yourself and build a company around yourself. And this is one of the things where we've been an advocate for as content creators is that you have to have a company, because companies like working with companies. Then they like
yeah,
work with an individual, so to speak. So you need to create a company for yourself where you can be recognized by that company. It don't necessarily have to be a name. It could be a name, but if it's not a name, and the man them know say, yo, as a content creator I do this, and them know you as a content creator with a certain reputation and a
yeah.
certain quality work, then the people them will say, yo, we will work with this
Big up
company,
Z
so to
Billy.
speak.
Sorry, yeah, big up Z Billy in the life.
Yeah, but just a Zebili jump in a while ago.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
in, most definitely that's true. You get me? I say, um, like I don't, the company format of anything in life works better for you.
Yeah. That me
Works
realize,
better for you.
Cause me just incorporate UBQT studios, and the reason for incorporate is so what I mean, I can actually channel the whole company aspect of it, because at the end of the day, when you have a company and you have money that come through your company, you can get business loans if you need business loan. A man not really look by you too much if you're an individual and money are going in your personal account. But when you have a business account and a man says money are going in your business account and a certain amount of money, the bank will want to call you and say, yo, what go on? We can throw the loan upon you, if you need some assistance.
Yo, I'm telling you, Shanga, I'm out an email I get to you have a pre-approved business card. I was like, nope, thank you, I'm good.
Yeah. No, and that is one of the things to where
I'm
as
just like,
content
just give me a
creators.
checkbook, just give me a new checkbook and I'm good. I don't need no
Yeah,
card.
but one of the things to Warren
Mm-hmm.
is sometimes people are offering us money, and it's because we don't know what to do with the money that we're being offered, why we're not capitalize on it. Because I can tell you, the richest set of people don't spend for their
When
money.
looking for the money.
And there's a. Why them do that. Think about it. Them always say cash is king. And there's a reason why them say cash is king. You say if you can have your money, to basically have access to your money at all the time and use a next man money and take the risk, you will always be, so to speak, a better, a richer person, so to speak. Because at the end of the day, remember, as a businessman, you're taking calculative risk. You're not just jumping up and down and just take risk all over the place. As a businessman, your intention is not to lose money. Your intention is always to make money.
Make
So,
money.
so you are basically taking. Imagine this: you borrow $100 million from the bank,
Yeah.
and then within 3 years you have to pay back the bank, say 110 million or 120 million. So basically 20% on them money. But within that 3 year, you can turn this 100 million into 300 million. And that's how the rich people them there. The man try to get the 100 million and take it and turn it into 300 million and then give him back the bank 20 million basically pan them money. It's joke money. Because me now take your money and make 3x that money. So it's joke money for get back, and it's something where I always hear creators, especially creators like myself, talk about borrowing money and loan, and when a banker try to give them a credit card with all of this excess money and they must say, yo, we not take this and not take it. And that's how me usually stay. But now
And a
me I
credit
look on the
card.
bigger picture.
Yeah.
Me I look on it bigger, because think about it. I don't have a studio right now. And the type of content when me I think going on my head, me would want if you have a studio where me can do multiple sets and create this environment where me can create certain content. Imagine if me can get a loan where me can say, all right then, me take this loan, build up my studio, work on the type of content where me I go work on, and know that me I go pay this loan over time, and then this studio make me 3x this amount of money when me I go pay back in a loan.
But but you do for no, I'm talking for like more small content creators. Smaller content creators tend to just make a money here invest it back in themselves. Get once I think every small content creator make a job, do a job to up their equipment. You get me?
Yeah.
Because like the cash flow in Jamaica for smaller content creators are not so great.
Yes, true.
And more likely, some content creators are working with like three, four persons.
Yeah.
So once we get that money, it goes back into fueling themselves for the next week, buying equipments, upgrading equipments. But it also kind of good for us that we're in a job space that if we have an equipment, it can run us probably a couple months, couple years before we have to upgrade it.
But sometimes you said that where the content creator always a try for upgrade them equipment. Sometimes that is a want and not a need.
It is, trust me. Chango, when I tell people say I what day me sell my 8 what kind of camera I have now? My 70D. People never believe me I shoot with a 70D for much a year. They say, we have a full. I say, yo, I'm talking about for real. I think I have a Mark 3. I say, no, me G. You have a regular camera. I have a camera you can use right now, but I not who I use. I not what kind of camera.
Yeah, it's not about the camera. It's not about the equipment. It's all about who I use it. And
like every single day, my virgin press me for buy the new Mavic. I said, bro, my Mavic 1 Pro good.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why you don't need a new one. It's a want.
Yeah.
So, oftentimes as content creator, we tend to jump on equipment for more wants than need, and we spend money where we don't necessarily have to spend because we have one heap of wants. Because at the end of the day, can you produce the client work with this equipment that you have right now? Yes, that means you don't need a new camera.
Chango, as I said about Inspire, and you know much the Inspire costs 4,000, 5,000 US, and I'm telling you that I wasn't buying out of my pocket. One athlete wasn't going to buy that because if I buy that, Warren Weir the business owner to buy that.
Yeah.
With profits. So I never buy my Inspire until I could have made the money for buy. Because that was not coming out of Warren Weir pocket.
Yeah. It makes sense. And
that's where creators don't understand, and that's where marketing people don't understand about famous, popular people. They think because you're popular, you should take anything. And then think because you have the money, you should do it. No, I am Warren Weir, the athlete, but I'm also Warren Weir, the business owner.
Yes. And is something that it's weird, It's weird, how people tend to look upon even content creator and even content creator themselves. And this is something that I am kind of advocating for as it relates to how the content creator spend their money. A content creator who is what I call it now, a gear addict,
yes,
is somebody who most times now become a serious businessman content creator. Reason being, if you're a serious businessman, you can't be a gear addict. You move away from being a gear addict if you take your business serious, because you now realize that the client cares not about your gear. Them care about the final result. So if you create the final result with this amount of gear, then continue to create the final result what the client like. Don't go spend 500. Oh, yo, me usually shoot with a 5D Mark III, but no more want to shoot with a red. So you go and spend $50,000 on a red, and then you try to tell the client, say, yo, you know, me that charge a $10, but no, me even charge a $50 because me use red.
Shango, them not care about the red, brother. It go on Instagram. It go on somewhere we can have a push red.
Yeah.
So when I'm shooting, Shango, when I'm shooting for a client, I make them know, say, like, based on what me I shoot, I don't tell them say I don't tell them say I shoot with. I don't tell them what I'm shooting with.
No.
Because let me understand that. But based on the quote, or based on what kind of job me I do, okay, then you have the Sony price and you have the Canon, and that's how your price is set. Because I can't shoot something very simple with my Sony and then go shoot something expensive with my Canon. Never shoot something expensive with my Sony because I have to give them the best quality.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, is how you structure your thing, you know what I mean? Some person, especially when it comes to music video, a man can basically talk to them and say, yo, if we need to get the red, if we shoot a music video, the red costs this for rent and stuff like that. They will understand that, but a regular client don't understand what the red is versus this unless you shoot like
them
commercials.
Even know what them are running. Them even know what's stabilizer. They just know them on them video. You get me?
So it's really a certain level of understanding You know what I mean, as a creative. So you know, as a creative, have to balance that with your client. And you know what I mean, as a creative, especially when you start make a certain money, you can't to become spendthrift, so to speak, when you make the money. You know what I mean? Right now I
Not
am in the
every new
process of
equipment is
trying
much
to
bad.
recreate my space. You know what I mean? For next time you know we do a show and stuff like that, you gotta see the computer them behind me. Basically, I got see me set up and how me design up my space and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? By the end of the month, my space supposed to be together and everything. I buy all the equipment them and I get them a coming to Jamaica. But me, I create this space to make content for a specific thing. So me not just spend the money because me I say, yo, I want a nicer space and stuff like that. Me want to make sure it's as a live producer. When me go someone talk about live producing and me I show inside of my studio and how it's set up and why me can produce the show them or me produce the show them, the person them understand the value into it, especially that me I try to cater for persons online. You know what I mean? So it's a way of a market yourself, so to speak. But me don't know if it get too late. It get too late for Warren. Can realize you kind of look a bit distracted.
No,
So
no, because she there talk to me what she don't want to talk during the live. She want to ask what she don't want to ask me
yeah,
for.
me can mute you still. Make it no go to no. So if you want me mute you, I'm mute you and I
I'm
should
mute
just
me quick.
ask you. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a thing where a lot of persons not understand, as a creative, you have to
Uh,
manage your money because I say as a creative, the money is very fickle. You make some money now and then next week you now make some money. So whatever money you make, you have to manage it and remember you are producing something for the client with whatever you have now. So you have to upgrade as you make some money, so to speak, you know what I mean? And that is a common thing what creatives tend to do, you know what I mean? And the other day, I talked to Adrian Creary.
We don't have to buy the latest GoPro once it
Yes, yeah, we don't need it. We really don't need it
we
because
don't need it.
we can create with almost anything. When you're a true creative, you can create with your phone.
What you mean?
And we are talking about commercial like things you can create with your phone. So
Shango, before me buy my wireless, them used to come some pin phone from people.
yeah,
You get me? I
yeah,
say,
yeah.
they're clean like a whistle.
Yeah, so is and then one of the things to as Jamaicans to and creative, you see, when you have limited amount of equipment to use, it actually make you more creative, because now
Yeah.
you have to figure out how to make this work. And for me, even with when me I try to do now, Rowan, with the live thing, me have to figure out a bag of things because I now have all of this studio equipment to figure out. So as a creative who has limited amount of equipment, it make you more creative, so to
Creative.
speak, because you have
Yeah,
to figure out a lot of stuff. You have to do your research and learn how to do things in a different way. So as I say, it's just something where each creative need to understand and creatives need to get a sense of what going on. I see
yeah,
one
man.
person come in and say, "Hey son, how
I'm
the
mother,
person?"
man.
Your mother.
Yeah,
She
just
see it in the
like
gram,
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, man, I
Yeah.
definitely understand that, and I like I love to see when Jamaican creatives are doing good. Like I love to see when like we work all over the world. Like I can say probably my biggest achievement or achievement are man, if it's a word, but phrase, my most joyful moment in media was when I something I did and Yahoo Business and MSNBC, like all of those, the videos was all on those business pages that people watch.
Yeah,
Yahoo
yeah, yeah.
Business, MSNBC, Bloomberg. Like I did a video for National Bank of Jamaica, and it was everywhere. And people don't know say I made it, but people say, yo, that video, blah, blah, blah. People are talking about this video I'm just like, see me and myself. I say,
Yes. And sometimes is that type of glory you want. The glory whereas the
yeah,
world not necessarily even know, but you know. Say
you
yo,
know,
a
you
year,
get
a
me? I
year,
say?
a year video that, you know what I mean?
You never
You
see my name on it. You never see my
yeah.
executive producer. You just know say my work that, and you will
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And when I show my portfolio, it's on my portfolio.
Yes. And that is most important,
When
you
you
know what I
send an
mean?
invitation to bid, You Shango, that's an invitation to bid.
Yes, some man sit and like, oh, we never know say you
I
do
invite
that.
a bid. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Bruv, brother, we could have talked for the whole night, you know what I mean? You know them things
Yeah.
that go as creative. When two creatives come together and talk,
Yeah,
you can
man.
talk for the whole night basically, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, we come on early and we come like we are go through the whole night, you know what I mean? Like, we're done
Yeah.
past hour already and are going to what time, how long do me I record? An hour and basically 27 minutes me I record now. So, you know, say you're there for a while now and I talk. And it's a thing when me respect you giving the platform the opportunity for, you know, hear your side of the story and you
Yeah.
as a creative and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, as creatives, we should basically share our knowledge, share as
For
much as we
sure.
can
Yeah,
share,
man.
because at the end of the day, me and you as a creative, we learn a lot from other creatives on YouTube
Yeah.
and them on the share. And that's how we learn. So when we know as Jamaicans can share with a fellow Jamaican or even persons outside of Jamaica with a citizen of the future, or you know what I mean, near future, far future, it always good for share basically. And that is one of the things we may advocate where this program is considered, you know what I mean, where creative share knowledge, creative always be. So, you know, blessings, brother, for come and give
Shango.
me a joy.
And that's one of the things, like, I think the creative community is such a loving community because every single creator have at least two friends where them send the video to before them post their pictures of vet it. Yo, bro, check out this brother. Yo, check out the transition. Yo, check out that shot. Check out this. Check
Yeah,
out this. And
yeah.
that's one thing I can say for the creative community. That's one thing we do have. Like, me and you work on a project before, Shango. You get me? I say, and we see how we work together, and we see say, yo, like from a tell about the job, you say, yeah, man, this job that sound sick, that sound mad, and we share
It
ideas.
was a crazy job, you know what I mean?
That's one thing creative do, always share idea, and we don't feel. I never feel like creators feel like we're competing against each other. It's always about, yo, me give you a strength, you give me a strength. We work
Yeah,
together. We work on your project together. Work on my project together. I mean, even want you credit me upon your project because your project.
yeah. And an idea, you know, it's you know what I mean, we not really as creatives in here, you know, for really think about competing, you know, because
No,
technically we are not competing even if we are doing similar things, you know. We are
for us,
kind of not
it's
competing.
iron sharpen iron.
Yes. Yes. So if we work, and that is the reason why I love when we see projects like the other day I see Jake Ruben, and I see a couple of other creatives Preddy and a couple of other creatives do one project, and I like to see that when the creatives them collaborate, because I believe the collaboration amongst creatives is always good, like always good. And me have a couple shows on this same channel where me not start them yet, but me about to start them anytime soon. And the reason why I'm not start them yet is because me don't want it conflict with work, client work, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
me I try to figure out what the best time to start them, and these are more collaborative shows where I bring two creative in and them work on a project together or them work against each other, and you know what I mean, that type of energy and that type of vibe, because that is what I believe this channel is about, you know what I mean, to create that type of energy and that type of vibe. So brother, blessings for coming on the program. I really appreciate it, and you know what I mean, as I say, we're there for a minute now, basically I talk, and we're kind of glad for, you know what I mean, as I say, get your side of the story, get your energy for put out in the world so the people them can hear how you see being a creator, being a YouTuber, you know what I mean, and being a creative overall, as it come to content and stuff like that. And I'm gonna say, brother, I really appreciate it, and more if you listen the quote, because I normally run a quote afterwards. So more if you listen the quote, and I go run the quote and basically make the people them hear the quote, and then me talk about it a little bit. Is something we do at the end of the program. So brother, respect. Much
All right.
respect for come on for the show, you see me?
Man, big up.
Yes. Always drop the quote after the show, you know what I mean? And this quote is a serious one, you know what I mean? What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. More the people are listening now. More the people are trying to understand what this one is. what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. So what am I saying right here so is that it has it good and it bad, so to speak. Some persons by trying to achieve them goal, all them I think about is money and all them stuff there and all of this. Oh, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a this, I want to be a that. But them now think about what they're becoming by achieving this goal. So some person, all them think about is want to be a millionaire, and them treat everybody like around them a way, and them at this, them not treat people a certain way. So they're becoming, almost evil in the eyes of people just to achieve this goal. On the flip side, if you look at it and think about what you're becoming while you're trying to achieve this goal and say, say, more have decent integrity, more have to be respected by my peers, more have to do all of these things, even though I'm trying to achieve all of this money, so to speak. It's more important becoming a better person than the money we may achieve from this goal. And this is where this quote speaks to. What you achieve, what you get by achieving your goal is not as important. Meaning the money and all them stuff there is not as important as what you become by achieving your goal. What you become as a person, what you learn and all of these things. And that is the reason why this quote is so important to me, and that's the reason why I'm going to drop it, you know what I mean? Because I am on a journey, basically, of trying to achieve some things. And I'm sure most creatives are on a journey by trying to achieve something. But it's also important to think about what you want to become at the end of this road. Are you trying to achieve this goal, and because you're trying to achieve it, you're going to step on other people if you achieve it? Are you going to treat people well on the journey of achieving this goal? And I saw me look on this quote, so